Shifting focus to the United States now. Now, supporters of former U.S. President Donald Trump have once again been accused of intimidation in the 2020 elections. According to a latest investigative report by Reuters, more than 850 threatening and hostile messages aimed at election officials and staff have been reported since the 2020 elections. Almost all of them expressed unshaken support for Trump, or they echoed his debunked contention that the 2020 election was stolen. The messages spanned 30 jurisdictions in 16 states. They were sent via emails, voicemails, texts, letters, and internet posts. The messages sent by Trump supporters were accessed by Reuters through public record requests, interviews, and examination of online posts. Now, the report offers insights into the nature of the campaign of fear since the 2020 elections. About 110 of the 850 messages collected appeared to meet what law experts say is the federal threshold for prosecution. The threats intended to put a person in fear of death or bodily harm or to inflict severe emotional distress. In some messages, harassers call for violence without threatening to act themselves. Nearly a quarter of those hostile messages suggested that the targets should die. Some call for executions. Dozens of messages use sexual or misogynistic language. A smaller number use racist or anti-Semitic terms. The less violent messages threaten and call for the target to be investigated, prosecuted, or jailed. Now, in some cases, threats surged months after elections, often when new false or baseless allegations of election fraud were made by Trump or his allies. Now, the Constitution of the United States provides sweeping freedom of speech protections. The problem is that the laws of the country do not clearly define what a true threat is. In June, the U.S. Department of Justice announced a task force to probe and bring charges against those who threaten election workers. So far, the task force has made no arrests. The FBI told Reuters that it also is committed to pursue any criminal election-related threats. However, response from law enforcement agencies have been limited, and threats against election workers persist, even long after the 2020 election.